Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Frozen, and today we're back with some more Slay the Spire. Today we are doing a silent run, yes we are, and I would like to do a run with them where I can just poison stuff. At least that's what I want to do, right? That's what I want to do. Upgrade a card. Max HP or... Well, I might take the upgrade on Neutralize of the Survivor. Like, they're actually pretty good. Yeah, I'll take the Neutralize, why not? You never know which is better on that, to be honest, but... we shall soon see. I would like to go this way. So yeah, I got a build in mind I would like to try out, and I want to see if I can get it done. I kind of had an attempt of it before, and it kind of was working, and I didn't record half of it because of data corruption. I was like, no! But, you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I said it's been one week after another, pretty much. Like, my brain decided to tell me the fact that I was going to have a bit of a mental block on the idea of the fact that I don't know if my own voice is my normal voice anymore. It's that kind of thing where it's like, you know what you sound like in your own head because you listen to yourself as you speak anyway. Then you kind of roughly know what you sound like when you record everything. But then it's like you actually sound differently when you like interact with other people, and you're like, oh, okay, so what's my natural voice? Like, is someone going to tell me? And that became my problem. Ooh, dodge roll. I like dodge roll. Let's go dodge roll. So yeah. That was pretty much my entire day or evening at one point of me just being like, what do I sound like? What is my normal voice? And then just speaking in many different ways of my voice to try and be like, I don't know what's normal. At that point, then you're down the rabbit hole too far, and now you don't sound normal, whatever you do. So, yeah. It was silly. It was just like, do I sound like this? Do I sound like this? Do I sound like this? Or at least massive variations of that. So yeah, I was a bit like all over the place being, I don't know what I sound like anymore. And I still don't. But I have noticed that I do tend to sound slightly different depending on my mood and also who I'm talking to. Flying Knee, Fletchits, I don't care about those, so we'll skip. And let's go to this one. Yes, I'll take the trap. I will take the damage. And to this one. And I got hiccups now as well. Map. Do I have a shop? I do have a shop coming. I will actually probably skip the elite fight for it as well. So let's take the doubt. Essentially, you are... Ooh, early shot. Never mind then. Remove doubt. I don't doubt myself. Ooh, that's not bad. I do want this. Would be nice if I could get this as well, but, you know, not enough gold, and I'm not really going to attack with the build, so I'll take a bouncing flask and we'll move on. I will just actually go to the shop again. Smith. And the bouncing flask. Actually, no, not the bouncing flask. Not the bouncing flask. Dodge roll. It's more defense on the second turn and the first turn, so it is actually kind of worth it. And then, ooh, footwork and a dodge roll. Ooh. Would like the poison stab, but no. Just take both of those. These things kind of cool as well, but the footwork plus the extra dodge roll, it's like really good defense. And we have the sundial. Thank you, game. And some strength that I will not need. Yes. Okay, let's go this way then. So, bouncing flask. And then we'll just block. But yes, I'm a big poison fan. I wanted to play like a semi-defensive build anyway from like other stuff regardless. So poison I think is a great way while I just defend and allow poison to tick away. Although we do need a noxious fumes just to kind of like keep the consistency of the poison on people if we do apply it in any aspect. So that's kind of what I need to be able to do. Plus then it's like blurs and dodge rolling and backflips are what also the other thing that we need as well. And then we'll just remove strikes from the deck pretty much. Another dodge roll. Yes, I'll take one more. I think that's enough dodge rolling. We just need to get rid of defense then, and blurs is the other thing I would like to pick up. And maybe some poison. And maybe some poison. Actually, that isn't a removal on that, so it is actually worth doing it. And then get this guy going as well. But yeah. Other than that, I've been chilling. You know. Relaxing, not doing too much. Just trying to mess around. Although I had some personal stuff I need to sort out first, which is... well, when I'm recording this, kind of took up a lot of my day. And meant that I didn't kind of get to do the things I wanted to do in the first place. So I think this might be coming up a day later than I planned, but... So that's stuff to sort, so... Is what it is what it is. Blade Dance, interesting. Endless Agony. No. We'll skip. Good this way because I want the shop again. This must be a bit of a problem. Footwork is still good, and then that's still a good amount of poison. I'll hold off on the attack for now. Yeah, this one might be a bit of an issue. Give me an attack. Dash is actually pretty good. Because that gives me defense as well, which means I can just strike again. And then hopefully we'll get them down low enough where it won't matter. Dodge roll, dodge roll. I just like dodge roll because gaining like the defense for like the next turn, especially when you've got like any other bonuses to go alongside it, is just really good. I drink here. We should at least get one attack next turn, so we should be good. Nice. Ooh, bag of preparation. Not bad. Envenom. I do like the envenom. It does kind of help out, right? Dash, though, is kind of good block, but I got other ways to get that. Okay, we'll pick up the envenom. I got other ways now to apply poison, so that's kind of the reason why we're having the envenom, right? So I can play it like here. We can then like neutralize that. It gets one poison on it. I can dodge roll here to get the 6 blocks for next turn, and yeah. Man, so I draw 4 extra cards at the start of each turn. At the start of combat. Interesting. So again, we do this, and then strike. It applies poison again. Yeah, Noxious Fumes is what we want. Noxious Fumes is what we want. But yeah, there are sort of like weird stuff that I always will kind of like point out. Like one of the weirdest things, I think it's happened twice in my life, is like the real surreal experience of deja vu is the point where it doesn't feel like deja vu, right? Like, it generally feels more realistic because, like, it's not just deja vu, it's like, I can actually tell you exactly what was going on. But I think it's just more the fact that, you know, you panic a little bit and then, like, the situation plays out the same because you're panicking type thing. Ooh, catalyst. Is that worth it? A single catalyst isn't bad. Especially on bosses and stuff when you're like nearly there and you just need that burst. I'll take it. Don't know if it's good or not, but I will pick it up. Where are you, noxious fumes? I would like you. With all the other blocks, I'm gonna remove a block. I'm gonna keep the strikes in now because I've got the Envenom. I'm gonna be greedy. And just make this easier to cast. But yeah. So let's do some setup, footwork, envenom, neutralize, apply 6 poison, and then we'll dodge roll because we'll actually have some armor coming into the next turn. And then we got this, so we can discard them. Or get a card back, you know. I will do another dodge roll here. I think that was a bit too much, but whatever. The weakness as well. But now, like, I don't need to defend anymore. He's like, I don't need to worry about defending, right? And we're just stacking up poison quite nicely. The cool thing is, like, once the poison gets to a certain threshold, it's going to be like, oh, okay. I don't need to worry anymore. But this is kind of like why I like dodge rolls. Just, like, you can play 2 of them, and your block then is good for, like, the next turn as well. Like, they don't actually really kind of have a detriment to playing them as a normal block. If anything, like, slightly better. Do I use this now? Yeah, I might as well. Like, because it's a lot of damage still to, like, ramp up, so... So here, like, it's actually better for me to dodge roll, and strike, but we can play everything anyway. So I get 14 defense next turn. And then if I had, like, blur with this instead of, like, other defends, like, you could keep the block and it would just carry over. Such a cool way. And then use Survivor instead, so we can chuck the burn away, so take no damage from that. Dodge rolling. It is the way the build should originally work. Advancing Flask. We're going to take some damage here, but that's fine. They are removed before they can do their big strike, so... And you can get removed by poison. Nice. Now what do we got? Ooh, After Image is not bad. Alchemize is interesting. I'll take an After Image though. Extra block if I play something is kind of cool. And we get... Not discarding my hand could be pretty good, especially as I kind of like have a lot of cards anyway. I really want the extra energy, but that's only boss fights, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna transform 3 cards. Which I guess will be a block, a strike, I guess another block. Choke, double ganger. Yeah, that's not bad. They were, they're pretty really good neutral cards to have. Now, do you have an early shot? We do to the right, so let's go that way. We'll take this path. Hopefully avoid more combats. I really am just trying to, I'm just gonna get through these fights in the early game, isn't it, really? Dodge roll, try and save some damage. Hopefully I can remove the first guy rather than the last guy, because I'm going to have to deal with him anyway. Yeah, he's defending. Choke is pretty good. We need more stuff like, shivs and stuff to make that work, which I do not have, unfortunately. And this guy's just going, so leave. Take the gold with you. It's just terrible. An attack card, and... I could do it, but no. I have bigger things on my mind. When you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. You no longer works when you spend gold at the shop. Which can happen very, very soon. Get jaxed or transform 2 cards. I'm going to transform 2 cards. And I'm going to take Calculated Gamble. And I'm going to get rid of Choke. Nightmare and Dagger Throw. Nah. Oh, Nightmare actually can kind of work, right? Nightmare, choose a card, next card, add 3 copies of this card to your hand and exhaust. So I could get like, 3 bouncing, well not 3 bouncing flasks, but like 3 catalysts, 3 envenoms, 3 after images, you know, 3 footworks or something like that, you know, and just kind of like go mad with them. So there is a meaning to that. There is meaning. Another footwork. I am gonna get rid of Dagger Throw though. Means this stops working, but it's kind of fine now. Another footwork can still be worthwhile. Let's take it. I just need more poison. That's all I want, is like more poison. Do I go Bouncing Flask instead then, just so I can have that? I guess so. Like, the extra poison something else, it would be nice. I'm going to avoid the elite because, again, I think we're just stuck in this kind of, like, Doesn't really affect my max HP. Does heal me. And I'd gain a strike back. Yeah, why not? Why not? I am a very tanky vampire. Yeah, so we Nightmare. I would like to do the footwork. can't play it yet. We'll do that. That removes one of the things. Could have double gangered there, which would have been pretty good. But now, so in game 1, in Survivor, and because I got bites and I'll have a lot of defense, I should be able to heal up in fights, in theory. This is a weird defense build, like, generally. I think I footwork. Dodge roll. Dodge roll. Minimize the damage, and then we go, like, for bites and stuff to try and heal up under our defense. Yeah? So, we dodge roll. That's the best thing to do. Bite. We get life back. And do that. I've got the weirdest build. Okay. Footwork. Footwork. Have the weakness. More footwork. Have fun poison. And now I will do that and then heal up a little bit. This is actually a pretty good idea. I'm happy I became a vampire here. Like, it generally suits my style. Like, I apply poison to them when I don't deal any unblocked damage, and I also heal up. And I have, like, super high dex. I mean, they're doomed to poison anyway, but still. Poison stab, I would like it, but I got enough, and I kind of like want to stick my attacks just being the ones I'm currently using. So, bag of marbles, get vulnerability at the start of a turn. Interesting. I'm just gonna pay and leave. I can't deal with you guys. You're gonna be a nightmare to deal with, and I don't fancy doing that. Smith. Now, if I smith a bite, I do get more HP from it. An after image is innate. An upgrade dexterity actually works for all my defense stuff, so we'll do that. Go this way. Yeah, beautiful. This is a really nice fight. Envenom first. Neutralize one of you. Footwork setup. We just dodge roll now? Or no, we'll deal damage because I get more poison on him. Man, I always do it when I come up with some of the strangest builds most of the time. Right. Dodge roll. Yeah, we bite, get that on there, and then we'll do this. We get at least 2 more energy and then 2 more cards as well for next turn. Do take some hits, but I think with all like defense and stuff, like we're just in a really good position. Right? So we can after image, I should not burst, footwork, dodge roll for 11, fight again with the healing. Yeah, I think the only thing we need is just like something that isn't gonna cause problems for me. I'm actually need to do this. Yeah, poison stab. By poison. I need to get these guys gone sooner rather than later, otherwise they'll outscale my damage. So that's why we're kind of using that, and then... Does it take a skill or just a card? Well... Kind of surprising. This guy's gone anyway, so we can focus on this one now. We can neutralize, we can do that, we can do that, and then defend, and... Yeah, poison and healing. Fight for the health. You must always bite. There we go, noxious fumes. I wanted you for a while. Just because, like, when I apply poison, it will prevent it from ever being removed. And that's kind of like the main thing. Yeah, nothing here I want to do the nightmare with, so... Neutralize... No, I guess we do not this one. We do this, and then we double ganger just for the one. So we get one energy, and we get one draw. Okay. So after image... Do that. Bite. Bite. Nice. Got some healing. We fully defended. See, these are the sort of builds I like the most. Just because, like... You end up, like, getting yourself set up in a really kind of, like, unique way. And the thing is like, as long as they can't remove you, you become basically like an unstoppable force. Well, I guess immovable object is the better way to describe it, right? So it's like, I take the damage, but then, like, I still can remove them. And as long as I get some bites, which I did not, so that was disappointing. Have all the poison. I could have gone Bouncing Flask and then gave you that. Yeah, I can, like, slowly heal up anyway. Energy Potion. Do not care about any of those. Skip that. Go to the left. Oh, this fight. And that's kind of like what I like about it so much. It's just, yeah. You can just kind of do what needs to be done, essentially. Made this guy weakness as he is doing a double attack. Again, we do the double ganger effect on turn 1. Even just for 1 extra draw and 1 extra energy, it's actually still pretty cool. I mean, I could have done it for 3 if I wanted to waste a potion, but we'll save that for the boss. Right? Yeah, so like here, I do take some damage, but I could like Nightmare to set up later. But no, we won't do that. We'll do that. I should have done this. Then we look to do that and heal up a little bit. Remove this guy first because of the scaling they actually has. This one doesn't scale, so I should be able to deal with it normally anyway. Cool. And then we block. I do have vulnerable on me, but we can defend. And this is again what I love about the fact they got like more of them, other stuff I want and things. Just, yeah. I dodge roll. I poison flask. I don't need to worry about your 14 plated armor. Just go past that. It is no skin off my nose. I can heal off you, though, which is kind of nice. Even if I don't hit you normally. Man, Bite is still so good. It's probably one of the most underrated offensive attacks, just because one, you either never see it enough, or two, it doesn't really fit the build because you sacrifice so much for it because it comes at a certain point in the runs. It's just kind of nice. I got it. Ooh, a Crippling Cloud. I do like that, actually. I will take that. And smithing-wise, I will actually... See, I could upgrade the Crippling Cloud, but I think Noxious Fumes is better just because it means it kind of doubles the acceleration of poison consistently. This fight's a bit awkward, but if I get a good start, I get a good start. We did get a good start, so kind of. I'm going to drink this. We're going to Nightmare Noxious Fumes. I'm going to play the Noxious Fumes. And then Bite. This will get rid of the artifact over time, and I should get 3 Noxious Fumes next turn. So I can play 1. We should do double dodge roll here. Nah, I think we footwork into a single dodge roll. Then we'll double ganger and pass. They'll take some good stuff from me, but I really get them back anyway. Yeah, Envenom I don't care about. And After Image, I don't really care about it, but it's kind of nice to have. So I guess we'll go good target him instead. Another footwork. Dodge roll up. Neutralize you. Bite the big guy. Bite him again. Nom. And this is why, yeah, and this is why I like Noxious Fumes. Like, it's just, it ramps up so quickly. Right? Crippling Cloud. Do that dodge roll, do that dodge roll. Then bite you, I get healing out of it. I could be using the Strength Potion, to be honest. I could be using that. Man, think how good this would be if I had another 8 Blur. Instead I got dodge rolls. Dodge rolls galore. Ooh, more Noxious Fumes. Again, do another Noxious, and then just block for 10. Which is actually 30. That's all the dodge rolling I've been doing. Oh no, the thing's happened in my brain now where I got the dude from Dodgeball going, remember the 5 Ds of dodge. Duck, dip, dive. Duck, dip. Duck, dip, dodge. No, dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Man, my brain couldn't figure that out. That's hilarious. And let's just double the poison. There you go. You have 120 poison. That's what I mean, like, once you get to a certain point, the poison is just, yeah. You double it, that's it, game over. Could upgrade it so I triple it. But we use all my bites here, just so I can maybe maximize if I do. I think you fully heal, don't you, after the fight anyway, but still. Should always do that. There we go. Another after image. Actually, yeah. I think another after image is actually completely pulled forward this particular build. No longer resting. I will take the no longer resting. I think that is better in this case, because I can heal out, like, in fights anyway. And I've looked at this shop, so we'll do that one. Getting another fight where like Noxious Fumes works really well. Dodge roll. I should use footwork first, because that's my fault. And we'll defend there. And then double gang. I just use it immediately. Like, get the cards gone that are going to take up stuff, right? It's probably always better to do that. Ooh. Dodge roll, crippling clouds, Jaffa imaged. Could have got some more, and then bite. But you see, I mean, with all the poison stuff and everything else that we're adding on, like with crippling cloud and then the Noxious Fumes being at 3 straight away, like we can ramp the poison up pretty quick. I think the only bad thing I have is like this, where I can't really use it efficiently because I don't know where it's going. And then like this actually sets up quite nicely for next turn. And I have backup with like Envenom to keep like small bits of stacking poison as well, I guess. So it's not all bad. Let's run Venom. Put the one defense down. Bite. Bite you. Bite you. And they should be ready to be all removed at the beginning of next turn. And I'm at full health. Yay! The bites do their job. Guess Nightmare probably can go. Although it's like, if it lands on a footwork, like it just solves my defense problem quite easily. Right. I don't care about any of those. Let's go to the fight. Okay. This one again could be a problem fight. In a way. In a bit of a way. We'll set the poison up on there, I think, straight away. I think I footwork into this. I take some damage, but then this poison should be good enough to keep going for a while. And then with like other stuff, I should be able to start defending quite consistently. So I thought I could. Guess we'll rely on our bites. Very rarely do I get to play with the whole vampire build, in my opinion. You know? like normally I got like a setup, or I got like a perfected strike build with Ironclad or something like that, or like I've already removed enough of the strikes to where adding them back in would just be very annoying for me to deal with. You know? Like that's normally what ends up happening. It's like I've worked so hard to remove them, why would I add them back in? But here, it was kind of like, I only removed one, I transformed it really. So, like, it wasn't that bad. And to get the healing, plus the fact that I'm kind of a defensive build anyway, kind of just meant that it really worked what I was doing. Which was kind of interesting, to be honest, to the shop. I mean, what else do we really want for this build? Actually, Smooth Stone is actually very good. Can I get this and this? No. Be 73, and I don't have an... Actually, I do have enough to get both. There we go. Beautiful. Just in case I go to this shop, I don't know if there's one up above here, but like, it could matter. And I wasn't gonna. I don't think I was gonna remove anything else from my deck. Nightmare would be the thing I remove, but I feel like it does have its place in the build, kind of thing. I am going to apply weakness to this thing. It's gone in 5 turns, so if I can just survive it until then, I think we're fine. The main issue I have is I've got to kind of deal damage to it to get all the effects off and stuff, so... Oh, does this actually... Well, it's already weak, right? Yeah, there's no point doing that now. I'm not sure if poison actually reduces its damage. Because I think it gets reduced by actual attacks rather than hopes and dreams. I do not mind a defense check, to be honest. Bit awkward here, though. Saying that, though, I did block for 30. That's not a inconsiderate amount. I blocked them for 54. Goodbye. There are, like, bosses that would completely ruin me, and I've got to make sure I'm aware of them, but still. This is kind of fun. Footwork. Dodge roll into a defend, into a double ganger, and we're ready to go. Again, I think after image into a... Do we go nightmare into footwork? No, that's even madness even for me, really. The envenom would be nice, but dodge roll. Just play the envenom, play the defend. This guy does put the constrict status on us, so we've got to watch out for that as well. Which I think this is... So for those of you that do watch some of my other content and stuff, this fight is a reminiscent for me of the Malediction Demon fight for Spell Rogue, where it applies a thing onto you to make you take damage at the end of every turn. And I like this fight a bit better because, one, it doesn't scale as rapidly, and two, I find that you kind of just get better value out of it. Like, it can reapply this speed 20 instead, I think. Can't remember it can, but, like, in theory, like, if it could do that, that's how you'd scale it, right? It has to take a turn to scale it up, which means that you have ways to kind of get through it and things. And that's kind of like my only... pet's gripe, I will say, when it comes to like that particular boss fight. And as long as you can actually defend against all the stuff, then you're kind of fine anyway. Like, if anything, I've actually gained life because of the fact that I've got my lights almost fully healed. Neutralize. Bite again. We do still dodge roll because we've still got the 10 damage coming our way. There we go. We're back up to 44. With all the bites we did. Itty bitty bites. Don't care about any of that. Again, we'll smith because we can't do anything else. Nightmare for 2. That is easier to cast. Very well. Nightmare for 2, you have earned your right to stay in the build because of that. Wasn't too sure what else I'd upgrade, so... And Nightmare for 2 sounds like a very good idea. Naturalize. I gave you weakness. Why are you doing more damage? Oh, it randomizes its thing, right? Yeah, it changes its thing when it takes damage. I guess we'll Survivor. Get rid of a bite. We'll Nightmare a Double Ganger, because that seems funny. We'll Noxious Fumes, and then we'll play the Double Ganger. So, I have nothing else I can actually do other than this. So, after image, Envenom, Footwork, will bite you. And then Double Ganger once, Double Ganger twice, Double Ganger 3 times. We'll get through this fight one way or the other. One way or the other. And guess we'll Crippling Cloud you again. Get more of that. Put that on there. Super Dodge Roll. I think we can bite. Yeah, so soon going to depend on that. I want to get the healing up, so at least we're fully healed again, ready for like the next fight. With the poison stacking up the way it is, like, I'm not kind of scared of anything else it can do, so... See what its intent changes to. Do it again. Do the 15, is it? Okay, no. Neutralize, apply the weak. 24, ooh. Lucky I can gain 22 defense for next turn. This is why I love the dexterity stuff. It just becomes ridiculous to the point that you don't even need to worry about it. Like, my question would be to a lot of people is, do you think Blur or the Dodge Roll is better? Right? Like, I think they both have their uses, but I think, like, one is technically better than the other. And I think it depends on, like... Ooh, another Footwork. I don't know if I should have took that, but I'm like, give me more. Just give me all the block I can take. Another Bouncing Flask would seem interesting. Huh. I don't think I need another Bouncing Flask. But another Catalyst seems kind of funny. You know? Smiling. Whereas now it always costs 50, which in... Oh, it doesn't have it. I'm very disappointed by that. Game, I feel cheated. You are not helping me. Another Footwork. Okay, we need to remove something, and... with all the other defense and stuff I have, I probably should remove a defense. In my opinion. Maybe. Actually, no, they're still good. I don't want to keep removing defense. There wasn't going to have issues, right? I guess Envenom isn't really good anymore, even though it's Envenom Plus. I upgraded it. Huh. Or Crippling Cloud. Yeah, Crippling Cloud can go. Like, it's great for the weakness and the burst of that, but I don't think it's actually needed. I like to live dangerously. I like my footworks. This guy again. I faced him twice, right? This isn't just me. Footwork. Dodge roll. Okay, we're going to do a test here. So I put 12 poison damage on him. So now I'm thinking, if they take the 12 damage, do they lose their attack? They do lose it, so that's a great way that I can actually defend. Okay. Nice to know. it was something that I wasn't too sure on, but I needed to figure out, you know? So, like, putting Noxious Fumes down technically is 3 extra damage on top of the poison that I save myself every single turn. So, it technically is worth it. And I only really need to do it when I need to actually, like attack when I can't defend. So here we After Image instead. We then bite, we bite, and then we Catalyst to turn the poison into 26, which then lowers it down to 8, which is hilarious. So that's 25, so this is actually only 35 damage. Which again, I can't actually stop, so... Almost did, though. So now we put the weakness on you, which lowers it down. We attack again as well. We dodge roll. We defend. And then we Survivor. And we've actually fully blocked. And you still take 30. So it's only 20. Yay! He'll come back for revenge later. I know he will. Is drawing cards better than the strength? Probably, yeah. Actually, no. Getting rid of the artifacts seems fine. Don't care about those. Take the Swift Potion. Smith up a storm. Yeah, I think we just start... No, upgrade the dodge rolls. And... I don't need to fight the elite. Oh, Timekeeper's a bit annoying, but I should be able to defend against that if I get everything set up properly. So I only really need to play like 1 card per turn anyway. Do that. I have no defenses. Interesting. Here. This is probably one of the worst fights I could have got as well. That's a big attack. Yeah. We take a lot of damage here. At least with the bites and the defense and the stuff like that, like I can kind of get around it a little bit. But still, it's very difficult. We'll double that block on that there, because I don't plan to attack this one for a while, so hopefully poison will chip him down further. Maybe I can like one-shot this one instead. And like attack this one. So After Image, guess we'll just bite this one. Defend into Survivor. There we go. Have your big attacks. See what happens. I do even need a bite just to get another bit of HP back. It's just very annoying that you don't survive the bite. I would have liked if you did. I don't need that. Bouncing, ooh, backflip, there we go. That's one of the other defensive tools I wanted, which I've not seen yet, which I was saying earlier. Like, backflip is the thing that kind of, like, puts the whole build together, in my opinion. Yeah. Then... Poison Flask. into dodge roll. And I think I just need about like 2 of them, I think. Maybe 3, but I think that might be a little bit overkill. Just because that allows you to kind of like rotate between the stuff that you want to defend yourself. So like here I can then backflip, get what I need from there, get another footwork. Technically defend again if we want to, or start applying a bit more poison. Go for the greedy play. Try and get this guy weakened down. I have to hit him with that, just to change the attack. After image, Noxious Fumes into a footwork. There we go. But yeah, the backflips are what allow you to kind of go through a deck like this. Oh, really? Gave me a Parasite? I am not happy about that. It's doing 30 damage. So I have to lose 3 max life to remove it. That seems completely unfair in my opinion. A few more dodge rolls. I'll have all the dodge rolls. That's all we need to do is just, you know, duck, dip, dive, and dart. No. Can't even get it right now. I could have bitten him down a little bit there, actually. I should have done that. My bad. But I want to play all those. I don't care about those. Let's carry on. I can't do anything else, so we'll smith and... The backflip would be interesting. I think we just do the dexterity or the other dodge roll, isn't it? But dexterity works against other stuff as well, so that is what we're doing. Okay, time eater. Let's go. I hate you. I hate you so much. Drink this potion. Noxious Fumes is up. I'll do a dodge roll and a defend here. Try and stop whatever's happening. And then I'll double ganger and accept my fate. I could have played another defend, but I'm going to rely on my later turns to try and defend against the big hits. And healing up in between there. If I can. So I'll drink this to get some more. Oh, I could after image. That would give me a lot of block for low card costs, so I get like a bit of double dipping. Or we just go for footworks. Which I think we nightmare this footwork instead. So then I go this, this. I have to play this, and he switches over on 12, so don't want to play the neutralizer. That is the rule. I need to still be able to play at least like 3 other cards, because I need to be able to like defend myself in most cases. But apparently here I didn't need to worry about that, so we can just go. And do this. So I have 16 extra. This is kind of funny. Envenom can go up, do a backflip. We'll do a dodge roll. And then I guess we'll bite. I'm fully defended, so... Oh, another footwork. Seems a good idea. We'll bite and bite. I guess we're passing the turn here. Don't want to play anything else. I'd like to get at least 5 cards out for can do next turn, so I might want to play this as well. Okay, so after image, footwork, dodge roll, and pass, so I can just get 2 next turn. We take a bit of damage now. They have 21 dexterity, boys. So we go Bouncing Flask, because that, again, ramps up the most. And then we bite, because that heals me up as well. And then he time spins. Okay. I'm going to dodge roll for 25. Well, Survivor, I guess we'll drop the Catalyst still for the moment. And then get some heals off this guy from here. Yeah, like 25 block just from a dodge roll is hilarious to me. Yeah, double the poison now. I can play 4 more cards, so hopefully we should be still able to defend, and then we're good. So we can dodge roll, we can backflip, we can bite. And I'm gonna dodge roll again here. Just because I got 54 defense coming in next turn. Yeah, how you poison? And the weakness, and the bites, and to get another bite as well, because I'm not a fan of you. It's like, oh no, it's my draw reduction, what will I ever do? Oh, you removed and healed. That's not fair. I am not happy about that. How dare you remove all my hard work with my poisons? I forgot it does that. Well, I can just play 2 cards and fully block, so it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to struggle next turn anyway. So I am going to, yeah, do the dodge roll. I should still be good, though. I should still be good. Yeah, dodge roll, neutralize, bite. Don't need to play the Survivor, so we won't. I guess I'll backflip first, see what we draw. Dodge roll. Bite. Bite. Guess we're dodge rolling. I'll play 1 bite here. And then hopefully we'll get a defensive card next turn. Or we win. It's almost a worry. Oh no! You round time back. That was a good fight against Time Eater. I enjoyed that one. Let's continue. I'm talking about, I didn't use daggers at all there. I bit everything to death. There we go. At least you got a win on that one. I'm happy about that. That's good. Some good success. Good success indeed. Yeah, that's a win with the silence. So what we want to do now is take our win with the other guy, the warrior dude, Ironclad. There we go. My brain was not thinking on that one. Yeah, I'm happy I got a win, and I had a good run, and I did what I wanted to do in the last one as well. So, you know, everything came up top trumps there. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.